that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Bulls out in Chicago. Looking at the Bulls, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to and have come up against some
on the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At shoot, at the other ball.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play 1-0. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And I think for San Antonio, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Well, the squad is loaded, and with the roster they have, anything less would have been a letdown.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Pau Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Dragic. Back to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Lopez has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bulls. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And Leonard has it in the corner. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And the East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
Gasol. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now, here's Parker. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Aldridge drives in. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
That's another miss. Already they've missed to start.
Dragic dishes to Saric. Outside Dragic. Lopez, a screen on Aldridge. Butler goes in. Wade passes to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. They get Paul Gasol.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second. And San Antonio has possession. 8-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And the three off target.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Wade for three. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
To the paint, here's Lopez, and he converts the layup. Lopez has got 5.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Murray. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
5 on the clock. 11 feet away. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
It's Dragic with the drive. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
They set the screen. Lopez right side. And it's Dragic off the drive. Misses in close.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Dishes it to Ginobili. And there's the defensive 3-second call. San Antonio, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he shows the focus there, nails the technicals. Some changes for Chicago. Zeller comes in for Robin Lopez. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Goran Dragic. Dedmon kicks to Ariza. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Right side, Rondo. From 12 feet out. The rebound by the Spurs. To the middle. And it's It's Wade with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
Rejected by Ginobili. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Feeds it to Murray. Ginobili against Rondo. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pick by Zeller. Rondo kicks to Wade. The kick outside to Butler.
San Antonio foul call.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. D comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Ariza with the stuff.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Rondo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Portis, the pass to Rondo. Ball's knocked loose. Dedmon kicks to Murray. A huge slam, the perfect end of the... A fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Three-pointer, Butler. The shot no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Ginobili. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 3. Down low, here's Valentine. He with the block. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Lee. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Rondo. And the pass to Portis. Back to Rondo. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Zeller, a screen on Ginobili. To the left wing. Clock at 4. A nice shot by Zeller.
As soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Murray. The Bulls getting the bucket. We've got 1:13 left in the first. They set the pick. Ginobili gets a wide-open look, and he hits it to tie the game up.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The drive by Rondo. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to succeed.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
There's Green with the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points.
Butler, a screen on Gasol. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Gasol sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And that is good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it, man.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way two of them, sons of medical professionals in Spain, have become two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Portis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Saric in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Dragic dishes to Saric. Wade against Green. And it's Wade penetrating from downtown. Saric passes to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 7 points in the game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Gasol. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Gasol's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Green against Wade. Lopez a screen. Wade kicks to Dragic. Pass to Lopez. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Paul Gasol. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Unloads from 9. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wade passes to Lopez. can't hit.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Aldridge dishes to Green. Left side Gasol. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's D in for Green. And that one's good. 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
The drive by Aldridge. Here's Dedmon. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Spurs lead by 1. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Dragic against Parker. Dragic kicks to Wade. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bulls have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That free throw good from Wade.
D-Wade playing well. He's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Green's checked in for D. And Green gets it to go.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Parker against Dragic. Here's Portis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Parker with it. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Dragic against Green. Wade on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 6th assist on the night.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wade against Green. Wade passes to Portis. Dragic with a wide open look. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Jimmy Butler.
And San Antonio shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Aldridge. Tries again. Dedmon. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
There's a screen near the 3-point line. It's Wade. Can't make good off the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Leonard with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Lopez left side. Back to Dragic. 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. Another miss by Dragic.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Leonard against Wade. Kawhi Leonard again. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Dragic against Parker. Dragic dishes to Wade. Inside, here's Saric. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that. Lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Stolen by Saric. Here's Wade. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Butler. Plays it up. And in on the nice reverse. Butler's got 15 points.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Parker, right side. From 17 feet out. Kept alive. Deadman goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Lopez. T comes in for Dwayne Wade. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Goran Dragic. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David Lee's checked in for Aldridge. Ariza comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Greenth. And it's D in for Parker.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Ginobili can't hit.
And that's the way he wanted to win. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Valentine.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And here is Ginobili. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Ginobili. He's got 13 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Murray. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Rondo kicks to Saric. Back to Rondo. Passes it to Valentine. Ariza with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5 to the paint. It's tipped. Rondo with the steal. And it's Zeller atop the key. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Spurs on defense. There's the pick. Outside Butler. Zeller setting the pick for Butler. And he recovers it. It's tipped. Rocket 2. Valentine.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at him.
It's Ariza on the wing. He's covered by Zeller. Ariza outside. He feeds it to Lee. It's Ginobili outside, and there's the foul. It's on. On Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And so we conclude the first half. Spurs lead by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, a couple of quick questions for you. What's your attitude right now, and what do you think will be the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first quarter was all about Manu Ginobili. He had 16 points and 1 rebound. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, the shots were dropping for him. I mean, they was just drop.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Second half beginning in just a moment.
What a game for Ginobili. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Parker in at the 1. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. That's a 2 from Butler. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Leonard attacking, and the shot is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Dragic against Parker. Lopez kicks to Wade. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wade's got 14. Spurs leading by 6. And Leonard has it in the corner. Unloads, and he gets it to go from the corner.
Assist goes to...
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Green against Wade. Saric passes to Lopez. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic with some nice D.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now the feed to Leonard. Lopez with the block. They recover it. That's good. Here's Dragic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Lopez. Wade against Green. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. He kicks to Aldridge. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Green against Dragic. Wade has the open look, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 16 points for Dwayne Wade. Spurs leading by 7. From deep, Green. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Aldridge. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over. Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? He has 9 points and also a block shot. That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Out to Parker. Tries yet again. Gets the front of the rim and out.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Shots good by Butler.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now Leonard. 10 points for him. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Parker. It's Dragic with the drive. And good on the basket. Book it. Dragic has got his first basket of the night.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Nobody near Parker. Connects from three-point range. Parker's got 9.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Poked away. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Now here's Dragic. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. They get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Parker. There's the bucket. Good. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Clock at 6. Here's Butler. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man. And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Cody Zeller's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Sarge. D, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Goran Dragic. The Spurs also changing it up. Lee's checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And it's D in for Tony Parker. Butler kicks to Rondo, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
There's a screen. Here's Leonard. And he drops it in from the low post. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Outside Rondo. Fires from 18, but he gets it back. That's good. Here's Murray. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Aldridge. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Right side, Rondo. Goes up the baseline and stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. 8th in fast break points, 10th in steals. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And they play at a nice tempo. I mean, you see their fast break points per game. Not the quickest team in the league, but they are opportunistic. And you lag getting back, they'll make you pay. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Leonard attacking, and he makes no mistake on the slam. Dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Rondo passes to Portis. Back to Rondo. Butler against Leonard. And there's the pass to Valentine. Great look, but off the mark.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Murray. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Aldridge. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Leonard. And it's Rondo penetrating and good on the basket. Look it. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Ginobili with the ball. 16 points for him. They set the pick. The dish to lead. Just 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Rondo passes to Valentine. Takes the 3. They get the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Rondo.
San Antonio foul call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his second personal.
That one is off.
Rajon Rondo at the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio with the ball. It's Ginobili outside.
Spurs foul call. David Lee. That's his first personal foul.
All right, then, let's get up. Let's get loud, boys.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Jimmy Butler. D-Wade out there with Dragic.